In the heart of an untamed jungle, where the dense canopy filtered sunlight into golden rays, life unfolded with a relentless rhythm. Among the creatures that called this place home was Kalu, a young wolf dog born into a pack that thrived along the riverbanks. Kalu's mother, Raka, was a seasoned jungle survivor who taught him and his siblings the ways of the wild. The jungle was both a bounty and a battlefield. Days were filled with the thrill of hunts, while nights echoed with the roars and calls of predators. Kalu, curious and restless, often wandered away from the pack's watchful eyes, intrigued by the world beyond their marked territory. One fateful evening, a storm swept through the jungle. Thunder boomed, and rain fell in torrents, swelling the rivers and blurring familiar paths. Amid the chaos, Kalu was separated from his family. His small frame was tossed by the currents of the river, and when the waters calmed, he found himself far from home, on unfamiliar land. Kalu awoke to the sound of voices. Standing above him were two humans, Amara, a kind-hearted woman, and her younger brother, Ravi. They lived on the edge of the jungle, tending to a small farm. Seeing Kalu's weary form, Amara decided to nurse him back to health despite Ravi's warnings. "He's wild," Ravi argued. "We can't tame something like that." But Amara believed in giving creatures a second chance. Kalu, wary of humans, hesitated to trust them. Yet, hunger and exhaustion eventually drove him to accept their care. As weeks passed, Kalu adapted to life with Amara and Ravi. He learned to coexist with their animals, though his instincts often surfaced. The wolf within him longed for the call of the jungle, while the dog in him enjoyed the comfort and safety of his new home. One day, a group of travelers arrived at the farm, seeking shelter. Among them was a hunter named Bhairav, who noticed Kalu's unique strength and sharp instincts. "That wolf dog of yours could fetch a good price," Bhairav said, his tone calculating. "He's not for sale," Amara replied firmly, sensing the man's intentions. But Bhairav wasn't one to give up easily. Over the following weeks, he laid traps near the farm, hoping to capture Kalu. One moonlit night, Kalu caught Bhairav's scent and followed it into the jungle. There, he found a cage baited with meat. His instincts warned him, but his hunger overruled caution. The trap snapped shut and Kalu was caught. Bhairav sold Kalu to a wealthy landowner who ran a cruel sport, animal fights in an underground arena. Here, Kalu was forced to fight for survival against other captured creatures. His wolf heritage gave him an edge, but each fight eroded his spirit. Among the captives was a young tiger named Sundar, who had also been torn from his family. Sundar and Kalu formed an unspoken bond, each finding solace in the other's presence. They shared scraps of food and a mutual determination to escape their grim fate. One stormy night, as the arena's guards grew careless, Sundar and Kalu seized their chance. Using their combined strength, they broke through the wooden barriers of their enclosure. Chaos erupted as other animals followed their lead, creating a stampede. Kalu and Sundar bolted into the jungle, their hearts pounding with newfound freedom. But the jungle they returned to was far from the haven they remembered. Poachers and deforestation had altered the landscape, and survival was no longer guaranteed. Kalu and Sundar relied on each other as they navigated the dangers of the jungle. Sundar taught Kalu to hunt larger prey, while Kalu's keen senses warned them of approaching threats. Together, they encountered challenges that tested their resilience, a wildfire that forced them to flee, a venomous snake's attack, and the relentless pursuit of Bhairav, who refused to let his prized captives go. During their journey, Kalu also encountered his old pack. Though overjoyed to reunite with his family, he realized he had changed. The lessons he'd learned among humans and in captivity had shaped him into a bridge between two worlds. In their final confrontation with Bhairav, Kalu and Sundar turned the tables. Using their understanding of human traps, they lured Bhairav into a pitfall he had set for them. The hunter's cries echoed as the jungle claimed him, a harsh reminder of nature's balance. Kalu and Sundar became symbols of resilience and coexistence. They returned to Amara's farm, where Sundar was given sanctuary in a nearby wildlife reserve. Kalu, torn between the jungle and the farm, chose to stay near Amara while maintaining his ties with his pack. Kalu's story became a tale passed down among the villagers, a reminder of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. His journey taught that survival is not just about strength, but also about compassion, adaptability, and the bonds we form along the way. Though the jungle's call remained ever-present, Kalu found peace in knowing he could walk between two worlds, embodying the best of both.